What's going on, Chris? Today's the day. Today's the day. So with all the drama that has been happening on YouTube all throughout the month of April, and you talked a lot about it, the reasons why. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, by the way. But this week, let's focus on the future of YouTube and our plans with it. So as some of you might have seen, we have created a secondary channel, essentially called Work to Life. Come on, Work to Life? Kind of a silly name, right? Perhaps, but we've been doing a lot on this channel. And really, because we want to respect our audience and their time, we don't want to just talk about anything and everything with Work to Game. We want to keep it primarily focused on that. Video games like Final Fantasy, Destiny, and Nintendo, and whatever the heck they're doing. You know, things that you might find interesting because you've subscribed to this channel. But lately, there's a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to do, and even Chris has wanted to do, and wanted to talk about, and wanted to share their thoughts on, that aren't really related to video games, like me live streaming my cartooning, or even putting out guides on how I draw my characters and set up my comics. And so, we've got this new channel, and actually, this vlog is going to be moving over there, primarily as a source of that content, because this vlog has gone and talked about various things, especially as it relates to YouTube, so we feel that it's probably going to be better served in an audience over on Work to Life. Totally no pressure to subscribe to us on both places. We totally understand if you're here for video games. But the vlog actually is becoming more and more popular with each and every week, and so we feel like, you know what, it's best just to, again, respect your time and your trending and subscription feed history, and just go ahead and say, if you know what, if you want to follow us and see what else we're up to and what else we're working on that's not related to video games specifically, go check us out on Work to Life. And we'd love to have you, and we'd love to see you over there as well. But again, no pressure. And so we're asking ourselves, what do we put in its place on Sundays? We really have been having a really good cadence. We didn't start out with this goal, but it ended up just, I guess, working for us, in which that we try to put out a video a day. And so Sundays became the Sunday vlog. And Julie kind of floated an idea by me, and she actually spent some time and put together a lot of stories for this past week. And so my pitch, and I'm just interested in your thoughts, and even Chris, interested in your thoughts. We haven't actually specifically spoken about what's going to take the place for our post on Sunday, is kind of an idea about a show called This Week in Gaming, where anybody can submit articles to us and we can kind of look over them, and these should be just short stories about what's going on in the gaming world on Sunday. We just kind of cover that for the past week and give our thoughts on it and give you guys the links. All in all, I think Julie has found a lot of really good stories, so if you guys like any of the stories that I'm about to tell you and talk to you about, let us know in the comments below. I'm sure she's going to love to hear your feedback on those as well. So anyway, if you want to submit a story right now, you can always message us on YouTube, or you can send us a tweet on Twitter, and that at Work to Game. But let's go ahead and just jump into some of these stories, and I'm interested in knowing your thoughts on all of them. And so this first one is awesome. This boy wrote a note on behalf of his school to his parents stating that he needs to be able to play more video games, otherwise he's going to fail out of video game class and fail out of school completely. And so it's very important that his parents allow him to stay up and play more video games. So he wrote this handwritten note, and he signs it "Sincerely, the school." You can see the link below if you want to read the full article. I admire this kid's tenacity and his want and passion for gaming. So for inaugural Gamer of the Week award, congratulations. This story just brought such a smile to my face. It really reminded me of when I was a kid. I'm sure many of us can relate to wanting to play video games. And so let's go into the next story. Rumors are flaring that the SNES Mini is going to be coming out this holiday season. So everybody's speculating on what games could possibly be included in this SNES Mini. Honestly, this should be very exciting if this comes to pass. Obviously, if it has any indication on the NES Mini to the SNES, I think people are only going to be even more fervent on trying to acquire this, especially with the scarcity that the NES Mini had in and of itself. What are your thoughts on the SNES Mini if it exists? Anyway, you can check out the link to this story also in the description below. You know, in something just awesome and fun, the police of Wyoming, Minnesota put out their seeming to be annual 420 joke, in which that you can see Cheetos, snack food, White Castle, video games, and a police hiding behind a trash can with a giant net on this day that's usually recognized as a day celebrating marijuana. All in all, I think this is made in really good fun, and in fact they tweet out like, you know, if you do have substance abuse issues, please seek help and you're not going to be arrested or prosecuted for it. So honestly, I think it's a good message, and it's just something that brings, I guess, a good smile and a bit of fun and awesome cartooning news, because that's something I'm always passionate about, really good webcomics. Dorkly put out a fun webcomic this week talking about what gaming companies think versus the reality in which that we live with video games. So I'm not going to show the whole comic here on the screen, so just check out the link below and give him some love. And a bit of just awesome news, especially for this guy. So if you've never seen the show Storage Wars, groups get together, compete, and they bid on various bins that have kind of closed out, and where they haven't paid, and so people can come and buy whatever's in there, and so they get a chance to see what's kind of in there and kind of guess at what the value is. So the Storage Wars bidder bid like $1,500, wins the bid, and ends up finding an estimate of $45,000 worth of classic video games in the storage container. So this information, the estimate, comes from a YouTube gamer, Fluffy Gamer, on YouTube, saying the estimate of value of these games. But just if that is true, even if he's like half right, that's still quite a good find, especially for any collector out there looking to always fill out those missing pieces of their collection. So it had like Game & Watch, NES, Sega, like all of these things, all of these games in the storage unit. So you can check out more information and the video where they catalog all what they've found in the description below. Apparently the Switch is Nintendo's fastest selling console ever. Good for them. I know a lot of people have been looking for them, and scarcity kind of breeds that kind of demand, but at the same time they sold more Zelda than Switches. So obviously this kind of accounts for the Wii U, but apparently there's been a lot of players who've been buying multiple copies of the game, which indicates almost easily 100% adoption rate for Zelda on the Switch. Classic game, phenomenal game, one of the best. Actually, you know what, I'm going to say it, the best I've ever played ever in the Zelda franchise. It has me hooked. Plain and simple, get it. If you are a fan of adventure games, RPGs, Zelda, the color green, this is the game for you. All right. They're not paying me for this, so, do with it with what you will, but I hope you find it, I hope you get it, and I hope it really makes you happy. All these stories and more, again, like I said, the links in the description below. We really hope you check them out. We really hope you enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog / idea for what should take its place. I hope you check out Work to Game. I really enjoy having you guys here. This has been one of the most fun experiments and just the most fun times that I've had in a long time. And it just brings me so much joy. I just can't help it. I'm naturally a happy guy. Chris can confirm this. And, honestly, I can say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are awesome, and I really can't wait to see what else we can talk about. And this year alone is going to prove to be incredibly busy. You know what? This is already a long video. And you know what? If you check us out on Work to Life, welcome. We hope to see you there. We also hope that you enjoy what takes its place over here. And again, let us know if there's any stories or things that you want us to talk about here on the channel as well. But for Work to Game and Work to Life, my name's Brian. We're so glad you're here. Let us know in the comments below what you think about any of these stories here today. And Chris, I'll see you on Work to Life. Hey, it's me. Thanks so much for watching this video. You should click over here to see more videos just like it. Or you should click down here to check out our recent vlog. But you can also click somewhere down here below to hit the subscribe button, as well as check out our other info. Again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.